Chloe Grace Moretz, who came out as a lesbian, when she was talking about voting LGBTQ plus rights. Remember, she dated Brooklyn Beckham. I'm like, damn, don't tell me that Victoria Beckham's son turned her into a homosexual. But nevertheless, let's get into it. And you know what? This is the kind of coming out that I like. Not that sidestep BS that Shawn Mendes got going on. Cause you over here talking about, oh, I've been really deep thinking about it. I'm like, Chad, at this point, you damn near 30. Nobody's still thinking about whether they like peeing or not. You either like it or you don't. But the gag is whether you come to terms with whatever your sexual orientation is, because that's what it is. You just got to come to terms with it. So Chloe, I was say Gloria, Chloe Grace Moretz, best known for her roles in Kick-Ass, because she played Hit Girl in Kick-Ass, and she also starred as Carrie in the Carrie remake. She came out as a homosexual woman while taking a passionate stance in favor of Kamala Harris's presidential bid. The Neighbors 2 actress, who's 27, came out as a gay woman in her political Instagram post. She said, I voted early and I voted for Kamala Harris. This is what she wrote alongside a photo of red, white, and blue. I voted early 2024 sticker, which you can see right here. She said, there is so much on the line this election. I believe the government has no right over my body as a woman, and that the decisions over my body should come only from myself and my doctor. Kamala Harris will protect that for us. I believe in the need for legal protection that protects the LGBTQ plus community as a gay woman. I hate that I have to say gay because I love saying homosexual. So we need protections in this country and to have access to the care we need and deserve. So are you voting early? Let's get a plan together to get to your polling place with your friends. Go to iwillvote.com to figure out the best plan for you. So if y'all gonna find out a way to vote early, please do. I'm gonna go on Tuesday and vote. And you know what? I know a lot of people say, why everybody else gotta come out? Because it's like, look, strength in numbers. And the more people that come out of the closet, especially in Hollywood, it seems like y'all pay more attention to that than y'all would anything else. And having that, example of yet another person that's a part of the community, to me, that's a plus. And no shade, but I always kind of felt that there was a little bulldaggerishness to Chloe. But look, now that she finally come out and said what she said, I'm glad she finally, openly admitted. But they said that she's been out for a while. But I haven't really been paying attention to her like that, probably because I don't really pay attention. And there's no shade. But you know what? Maybe it is. Because I just think like, we don't talk about the fact that, yes, in our community, we are a bit divided. Like if it doesn't affect us, if it doesn't pertain to us, we don't really pay attention. We really don't focus. So we don't really pay attention. I live for my lesbians, but we just feel like they over there and we over here doing what we do. Kind of like with the trans people. Like I have empathy for my trans brothers and sisters, but we really don't get too involved in the trans stuff. That I'll bring stuff up about it on the show. But for the most part, I think that we just be so caught up in our own homosexualness that we don't really get caught up in other things. And don't even get me started on how divided the gay community is in regards to like the men, how they're so compartmentalized and how there's certain things, especially when I get into this JD Vance story. So I feel like I'm gonna get deeper into it with that and probably come back on this whole situation. But they said that she is apparently, back in 2018, or I should say 2018, Moretz was seen kissing model Kate Harrison after a dinner date in Nobu, Malibu in California. Afterward, they went to Soho House and left the club arm in arm before stopping for another makeout session. The pair appear to still be dating, and they've posted each other on Instagram. So for those of you who have no idea who her girlfriend is, allegedly, that's her right there. So shout out to her. Ooh, let me find out the girls is liking girls. Like, because some people say to me, well, who's the man and who's the woman? I can't stand when people say that. It should just be like, who's more the feminine one or who's more the aggressive one? But sometimes you get two people that kind of have the same aesthetic that date each other. So they also went on to mention that Moretz previously dated Brooklyn Beckham. Now, Brooklyn Beckham and David Beckham and Victoria Beckham's son. So she dated him for 4 years, from 2014 to 2018, and basically talked about their breakup and the situation. And then she said, but he's moved on. He's married to actress Nicola Peltz. They tied the knot in April of 2022 at the Peltz family's multi-million-dollar home. So, Nicola Peltz comes from a wealthy family, just like Brooklyn does. So it makes sense. Nepo baby marries Nepo baby. So that kind of works, I guess, with them. And Moretz has been very politically active. This is another thing I didn't know about her. And she also, they said in 2016, she attended the Democratic National Convention with Beckham in support of Hillary Clinton, who went on to lose the election that year to you know who. And now Moretz is particularly passionate about queer rights since both of her, well, damn, do you know the whole family is gay? Because she said both of her brothers is gay, and now she coming out as a homosexual. So damn, what is in the Moretz water? Because I was like, can you imagine like all three of your children? Well, I don't know how many kids, but I'm assuming it's three. It's like all of my children are homosexuals. Because she said both her brothers is gay. First of all, I want to see what they look like. I was like, first of all, are they of age? And if Chloe's a pretty girl, so I can imagine her brother's just as good looking. And I've always liked her. I've always liked her as an actress. I like that show that she was on Prime Video. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I think it was called The Peripheral or something or another. But that show, I actually liked that show. It was pretty good. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know if they canceled it or it's just, sometimes, when it comes to these shows, they take long delays before they come back with a new season or whatever. So I don't even know what happened to it, but I have a feeling it was canceled. But it was a pretty good show. I like what it was all about. And you know what? I feel like sometimes, when it comes to being a part of the LGBTQ plus community, sometimes when you have to take that stance of, what, our lives is on the line, there's a lot at stake. And if it takes me to having to come out as a queer person to be like, you know what, we need change and we need these protections in place because I relate to the situation, then why can't people come out and say what needs to be said and go forward there? So congratulations to you, Miss Chloe, and on, admitting your homosexualness. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.